I put all my love in this idea, all I taught, all I learned in my life in this movie, and it's about life. Life is beautiful. It's a real love story, romantic.
My reaction in the beginning was amazement for the beauty of the idea, for the daring of the idea, but I was kind of scared because touching the concentrating camp is so delicate, and it's full of risk of falling into very wrong things.
If someone had said to me, a comedy about the Holocaust, I would have said that's very dangerous territory, but in seeing the picture, Roberto Benigni did a remarkable job.
To me, it's about courage in a way that you don't normally see courage depicted. It's about will, you know, how people can become unstoppable and what's in you if you reach down deep enough.
Roberto courageously and defiantly speaks out against injustice, and Life is Beautiful is most certainly his treatise on injustice. Yet the work comes from a place of love, forgiveness, and hope.
Life is Beautiful is about survival, and it's about hope, and it's a very positive message. You only appreciate hope and survival when you face tragedy and loss, and that's what this movie's about. It mixes the tragedy and loss with a desire to survive, with desire to keep hope by protecting your family, by smiling.
Grazie.
Benigni's able to pull something off that nobody else has been able to do. You don't need to go through the Holocaust in order to understand what this movie's about. It's not so much about relive what they lived. It's about how you lead your life today. And that's why it has a message that transcends other things. It's a message of hope and survival that anybody who sees it can take with them. Guy's the biggest star in Italian cinema today, and he goes off on this kind of risky venture. This is a major risk that he takes, and it could have backfired, but he finds a way to make it work.
And the risk has paid off, as Benigni has won a host of awards for Life is Beautiful.
Grand Prix goes to La Vita è Bella, Roberto Benigni.
Okay, Benigni got the Grand Jury Prize.
And he's very, very happy to look at this.
That's a first. I've been coming to Cannes since '79. I never saw that.
He's even kissing the members of the short film jury. Well, this is the most popular winner so far, that's for sure. Oh, this is one of the great moments. This is a great moment.
Following the Grand Jury Prize at the 1998 Cannes Film Festival, the film screened at the Jerusalem Film Festival, where it won the Mayor's Prize for Best Jewish Experience Feature Film, as well as the Medal of Jerusalem and the Festival Fellowship Award.
For Roberto Benigni, in recognition of your life achievement, I'm proud to give it to you.
When I was thinking about my movie, this was a dream to receive a medal in Jerusalem.
Life is Beautiful has captivated the hearts of people around the globe. At festivals in Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, and Los Angeles, the film took honors. It swept the David Di Donatello Awards, Italy's most prestigious film awards, winning in 9 categories, including Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Screenplay, and Best Photography. Benigni was honored with the Anti-Defamation League's Crystal Globe Award, presented to an individual or institution of the arts who illuminates aspects of the human condition and teaches that history must not be forgotten. Recently, he showed his overwhelming gratitude to the international film community as he accepted his awards for Best Film and Best Actor at this year's European Film Awards.
I don't deserve all this amount of love, really, but you deserve all mine. Now I really feel like to jump completely naked in front of you to demonstrate my really love. I am so in love with you. So what can we do now?
In addition to the praise that has come from the film community, Benigni has also been embraced by a variety of organizations from around the world. Recently, the film screened at the Simon Wiesenthal Center in Los Angeles.
He was well received when he came in, and he was a conqueror when he left because he had conquered all their hearts, and they stood in applause. And I think he was very happy because I think going in, he may have said to himself, am I going into the lion's den? And when he came out and he saw the reaction, I think that this reaction meant more to him than movie critics, because movie critics might further his career, but here he was encountering truth. These were the people who were there. How would they react? The reaction was overwhelming.
Before Life is Beautiful, Benigni had a long, successful career. After becoming one of Italy's leading comic actors, he began writing and directing in 1983, when he co-starred for the first time with his wife, Nicoletta Braschi. That same year, he directed and co-wrote Non ci resta che piangere. His co-star was Massimo Troisi, the star of Il Postino, The Postman.
Sopra c'è un morto.
Ma per scherzo.
Per scherzo, proprio paura. Ma dove siamo?
A Frittole.
Frittole?
A Frittole.
Mi sembra questa la maniera di andare vestiti così.
O voi?
Noi? Noi siamo vestiti bene, non come voi.
Ma almeno normale.
Benigni's first American role was in Jim Jarmusch's 1986 film, Down by Law. When Benigni first met Jarmusch, he could only speak about 3 words of English.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's not enough room to swing a cat.
In 1996, he made Tutto Benigni, a feature film of his live theatrical performances. His movie Johnny Stecchino went on to break box office records in Italy. It is a story of a mild-mannered bus driver who looks like one of Italy's most wanted mobsters.
Lei è veramente un pazzo. Ma scusi tanto, Ma lei chi è?
Chi sono io? Io sono la moglie del ministro.
E facci vedere il tuo ministero!
In Little Devil, he co-starred with Walter Matthau and played a mischievous spirit caught in a world of mishaps.
Never had a better time working. His energy and his take on things is absolutely beautiful.
He also appeaed in Federico Fellini's last film, La Voce della Luna, Voice of the Moon.
Ma siete una sola! Sì, siete tutte lei!
I thought there was a really great summation by Fellini, who said that in him he had found someone like the great American comedic actors like Langdon and Chaplin and Keaton. But he also called Benigni a friend of monsters, princesses, and frogs. There was that mix that Fellini saw of the ability to do physical humor and yet create magical stories.
Roberto, as a director, I think, learned a lot from Fellini in this case. For instance, all the section dealing with fascism and provincial life in the first section is very much Fellinesque, I would say.
It's amazing how charming he is, and then it's backed up by enormous talent. He's a great clown, you know.